Hello. Hello. It is Monday, June 22nd. It is the week of release for EB01 for the Gundam card game, and I'm going to be doing some EB01 testing with y'all today. So I haven't really been able to do much of this. Yeah, it's been a little bit from a Gundam stream. I'm also not in LA. I'm in the Midwest right now. I'm on a little Father's Day vacation, travel, whatever you want to call it. So sorry if the quality of this is a little bit lower than we normally do, but honestly, I really want to test out a lot of this EB01 stuff for Gundam. It's been really interesting. And honestly, like, we'll see. Like, the more and more I look at it, I'm like, man, like, the fact that we have all these flexible pilots end up being pretty nice. I think like, this is an issue kind of where the pilots are like really generic. There's nothing that's like super broken, but just from like a consistency standpoint, there's a lot going on with these decks. So we can barely hear you. All right. Well, let me switch these. Let me switch these real quick. Give me 1 second. I don't know why, because like I'm sure you can hear me when I do that. Wait. Yeah, is this any better? Is this guy any better? Actually, I need to probably snap this on first. I think like here, also let me do 400. How about this? This should be probably moderately more listenable. Sorry, I'm using my Rode mic, so it's not like obviously like just not like the thing. Also, Adam with 4 months. Thank you very much, Adam. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry there's less festivities because we're on the road microphones, or just a setup in general. There we go. Better? Okay, cool. If that changes, let me know. Obviously, and again, not in LA, but that is not a complaint, just an observation. I love the Midwest, actually. I love the Midwest. Happy late Father's Day as well. That's part of the reason I did this trip, to see my own papa. But it has been a good trip. Cornelius is also here with us. He's very upset that he's locked in a room with me, but he'll be okay. He will be okay. So, anyways, though, actually, let me make sure. I think I posted everything I needed to. That should be okay. Let me just casually. All right. Also, I know it's been a while. I know you guys have usually been pretty up for it, but we've done, in my own opinion, you guys can call us out if not, we've done a very good job at keeping up to date with all of the reveals as we get them for GDO5, as well as like EB01 and STO10, all that, or ST10, all of that is there. So if you guys are if there's anything missing, any errors that you should that you guys know about, let us know. But we're going to keep this as up to date as we can for this. We've also been doing a good job of keeping up the tournament data stuff. We've got our EB01 section up already, which we've got the 3 decks that I made my video from last week. GDO4 as well. There should be another event next that came from this week. I'm trying to get the deck list from, I think it was it Barcelona that had the event. I can't remember. It's somewhere in Europe. I can't recall immediately because there were a lot of events this week, including for One Piece. There was a huge Top Cut event as well. There's also an event that happened for Fusion World. They had their first FB10 event, so we don't have that data right now. I would love to get it, since we also do have our first Fusion World event next Tuesday, and by next Tuesday, I mean tomorrow. So anyways, you guys are, I think, interested in the Gundam card game if you're here for the Gundam card game stream. So that is the focus there. Also, Lord Gothams with the follow. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. So with EB01 releasing Friday, it is not on Mobile Suit Arena on the ranked mode, but it is in the new card preview mode, so we're going to be testing that out. Let me double check. Yeah. I think like blue-white ends up being very good. I think this card's actually like unironically really strong. I could be wrong on that, but like the consistency for it, like just having like a backup copy of Overflowing Affection on 2 is good. It's not like we have anything that we're really doing for 2 anyway, so having like a bunch of abilities for that. And I don't know about the diffuse beam cannon. The only other thing about this is like sometimes the deck building is like kind of awkward, where you can really focus on like one trait. So we're focusing more on just like the attack trait stuff. But yeah, I'm curious to see how this deck works and seeing really what other players are playing on this. So that's what we've got today. We've got about 3 hours. Should be a good time, and not much else. So. All right. When Peoria will be on the site, do you mean like right now? Is on the site right now. So one thing. The Eggman events as we know it, this site is we do not update this site right now. And pretty soon, if you go to eggmanevents.com, it's going to link to the deck builder. But if you go to deck database One Piece and you go to OP16, you will see all of the stuff we have there. We don't have the Sunday Treasure Cup right now, but we're trying to get there. Dude, what's wrong? It's okay. My dog is being a little punky. It's just like, what? He has to hang out with me? That's too bad. That is too bad. That is too bad, puppy boy. That's how it is. That's how it is. Yeah, this is an interesting set for sure. There we go. I think it just spun and missed. Sometimes like the spinning doesn't work. I'm just gonna go first. We're gonna go first. I don't expect this to make a lot of meta changes, but I do expect this is a pretty okay hand. I do expect this set to be like mild, like of the cards that we have, I do expect there to be kind of like 1 or 2 that ends up just being mildly playable. With the Naruto card game, like unironically, without sounding like dumb about it, it entirely depends on how the card game works. Like I'm kind of a punk in the sense that we don't need it. But like the most important thing for me is like actually how the card game plays. And that's going to be like the biggest thing for me. Like if the game's actually fun to play. So I did get into the demo, and I will be going to Gen Con, so I will be, quote unquote, one of the first to figure that out. But I don't know this one. This links with any G generation. And then this says, this effect only happens during pair. I think you can go like there, and then like these, once we have more G generation stuff, these can get more value. These link with literally anything, which is nice. And I guess they can have, that's not my favorite. Yeah. That's fine. I think we could be like kind of aggressive here. Yeah, because we're definitely gonna get rid of the bow, right? Okay, this says that's good for later. I think we just attack here, and then we can build like 2 of these guys. These are really nice that they link with literally every pilot in our deck. Yeah, pilot revival, sure. We can just play up these two. I'm just gonna pass. Because again, now we just kind of want the tempo. And then if they attack into us, we can again use the fuse beam cannon. I kind of love this card. I don't know if I should or not, but this card seems like really good. That's fine. Right. It says what? 3 or lower. It says it's only a mark, unfortunately. And this says support are this, which this is support, and this says. And this also just rested though, right? Just tier lower, yeah. But we can just kind of like be on the offense, right? Let's play this out. 1, 2. Well, worst card in our hand. Probably this. This is a blocker that links with anything. We can just go down the line, I think. Do not love giving them the happiness. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if they should attack there, but we would have had like the fuse. I really like this card. I might bump it up. This also can attack twice per turn. I don't know if I applied for the creator demo. I don't think there's been anything that's been released for it. But I will be doing. I'm in one of the demo sessions, so I'll definitely be doing that. I can play this next turn. It's the turn after this. Sure. They're surviving. Okay. There might have been a better link for this one. This card's like okay, but I don't know if we need it as much. It is support trait, which is good. And also the beam is what? The beam is the durability trait, which is like less good. This says what? Something links against that. Okay, that is like the same thing. Oh no, it's the other one. All right, attack into there. The only chance is that that's one of the chances. We need this to work. And this is specifically and then we're gonna yeah, I mean that's fine. That's okay. This can win me the game by itself. Which means maybe I should have attacked there. Yeah, I mean, everything's just rumored. Like unironically, the biggest reason I didn't make a video on anything was because like there's nothing to make a video about. Like there's literally no information we have. All right, so unfortunately, like it doesn't count itself, right? We can just do this. Press that. Play pilot here. Yeah, we can just go here. But yeah, I just don't. I'm not like the kind of person to make like speculative stuff. Like once we get like more like actual information, besides just like literally, what a chakra card. Yeah. But yeah, I plan to pretty much support it as much as we do these other games, and then like unless the game's like truly awful. Like make resources and stuff for people. So should be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I'll also be at Anime Expo in a week and a half, 2 weeks. Looking at the Cyberpunk card game. That should be really fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what they have there. I'm keeping up with that. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, but that felt pretty okay, actually. We'll just go first. I'm not sure if this is the same player we just played against. Honestly, playing this for 2 is fine, so I'll keep. This just, you have to discard G generation unit card, which is fine because that can get me this. This also just recycles 2 generation cards, which this won't because it's whatever, but it is fine. I do like this card. I think this is actually really good for decks that can use it. Probably gonna have to do this one. Okay, it's fine. I also think this Barbados first form's just generically really good too. What's this saying? It's like a little greedy. But it's worth it. Dang, unforeseen. I mean, I think unforeseen on the marker is generally fine. Sure. Desert base. Oh no. Okay. That has that, that has that. This links with nothing, right? It's just a vanilla, right? Yeah, this one might be like a little weirder. Dude, you should not be upset right now. I do not know why you're so upset. We have drawn 3 of our bases in the top of our deck, though, which is a little upsetting. Alright, I'm sure it's fine. This says what? It's only when it links, which we've missed the link. Striker path. Oh no. Has to be blue? That sucks. Ooh. That blows. That is so tough. That is very tough. Oh well. And then they get a burst. Oh. It was very tough. Yeah, that's sure. At this point, I really do not care. Remember why they're playing these cards, though? What's the extra addition? Okay. It's kind of funny. Has to be a link too, huh? That's brutal. Oh boy. Oh boy. We've seen how many things? That's crazy. We also did not link, so like this is just brutal. This has been a hand of our time. I literally just don't want to do anything. Yeah, like I lost. Like they just have to get like a really good link, like a link, and then they're good. Like sincerely, what am I supposed to do about this? And again, here we go. Very good link. Yeah. This was just a unfortunate roll, I think. I don't think there's really anything we could do about it. We just stopped finding units. We do play a good amount, though. All right, can you link your 4th Kira? Oh, we're doing so good. Hold. No, we still lose though, right? Yeah. So they can just go here instead. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what a brutal hand. Yeah. I'm gonna just go for it. Yeah. Really nothing we can do. Really nothing we can do. Let's see what the shuffle check was. It's like all these are like the bottom half too. That's tough. Yeah, so like our shields are not even that bad necessarily. It's just we didn't have any units. How many units are we playing? So is this a deck building issue? Let me see. No, half of our deck are units, so I think we just got unfortunate. Which, at this point, I've decided is literally just how the game works. Until they give us cards that find cards off the top of our deck, what are we supposed to do about it? Sincerely. Like, there's like no way for me to be like more consistent than that. But yeah, the whatever, the trickle down of like, I mean, as someone who owns like a lot of Gundam cards, I'm not like upset, right? But like it is. What is this deck trying to do? It's just like very tempo based. Like blue-white, just have like obnoxious units that like link, and then like our win condition is the just the high new Gundam being able to attack twice. Getting it, yeah. I mean, I think that's fair. I legitimately think that's fair. There's also someone where, like, spoilers. One Piece is in a really fun spot right now, at least personally for me. So, which is why there's probably been a lot more One Piece on this channel than you were probably seeing back in May, where the format was pretty understood. Yeah. All right. We probably need to play this. Discarding. I'll say probably let's do. I don't know how I feel with the 5/3. It's just like okay. I think it's not bad, but like I could see like this being like a way more like blue-white like aggro tempo deck. Also, like the resting doesn't seem like as necessarily as important. We also don't have to focus on like the attack trait as much. Like B-Dan might not actually be that bad. Or is it? It's B-Dan, right? It has. It really is, right? I can't afford for people to tell me that I'm wrong. Not again. Yeah, no, I'm that's fair. Like I'm not usually playing like the kind of. Oh no, okay. I had flashbacks. I mean, this is like if this ends up finding us a. This has. I mean, we could like. We don't have a pilot that links with it. The thing is, this a support trait? It is, yeah. Like Mark's like fine. I don't know. They just like the issues that they played out Gundam, and then I had this thought of like, how do we beat that? Like, what's our interaction? Like, that interaction's good. don't feel like double strike is that, or double swing is that good? Yeah, I think that's like fine. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, spoilers. If they used their marker last turn to get rid of this, unless they literally just top decked it, they'd be in a way better spot. But instead, they're here. But this trade here is going to be nice, at least. This thinks with anything, huh? Also, but not. Is this a support? It is. I mean, I can make a 5/5 and attack in, which is kind of nice. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack here to here. We do give up like 2 resting opportunities. That's probably fine. I don't need to do that. The Exia, yeah, we'll do like another like blue-green testing session for sure. But I like just the amount of like potential consistency this deck has, like card draw wise. Like also just like having like an archetype card that's like in between Overflowing Affection and I don't know, they got double ping. Who's on the double ping? Oh no, not the double ping. Oh no. I mean, it's at least good that they have to spend all that effort for that. I think I might bump this card up to like 3 copies. It's pretty good. I'm a fan. It also means that like maybe I haven't seen this card, right? But like being able to like recycle the command there, like this seems to be pretty good. Ooh, I will definitely take that. It says what? Lower. All right, I mean, this hits level 2 or lower, which we don't really have. Okay. Your turn. Okay. Play this base. Any G generation thing. You can leave with this. Play this out. Boop, boop. That's worth it. In my opinion, at least. Yeah, this is mostly EB01 stuff. I think we can just outvalue them at this point. Like, unlocking the development diagram is just so nice. And then, like, again, having it just be a mini whatever is pretty nice. But there's definitely some minor changes I want to do. I don't think Bidan is like that good. Potentially, I think we have like enough things at rest. You also don't have like enough blue cards for this Easter Eevee. I do think like this card is really good. It's just like, and we do run 8 support traits, so like it links with both things. Oh, they have their own overflowing. Okay, all right, okay. If they attack here to here, which they probably should, then we can do Phoenix, Gundam during a tournament students. Realistic return to hand. Yeah, we can get, and then it's gonna like we can give the -2 here, and then we repair 2 with this, and we can return that to hand too. I kind of want to add a 3rd copy of this. The fact we can use this to then get back the unlocking the development diagram seems pretty good. It might be like a little bit too tempo based. Oh. 6-5 is scary. But that is not enough to be super scary. Oh yeah, it does look like. What? Oh no. Okay, it's from the Gundam. Sorry. I thought it was from the Marita. I'm silly. Oh. I think they might have made a mistake. I think they meant to attack here and then like ping something else. Okay. They're gonna be at like 1 HP. They're gonna go up to 3. I'm gonna hit a close combat off of one of these lives and I'm gonna get very upset. Just so we all know. Amuro is not much better. We're still like okay-ish. This card only being a link is kind of like so tough. Okay, oh no, we're good, okay. Right, we're good.
They may out-sustain us, though.
I mean, they're playing Banshee. They're 1 card short from being able to do Banshee.
That's what they're playing.
Yeah. Yeah, this card's like kind of mediocre still. It's fine, but it's like a little mediocre. Yeah, and I think the Bidan needs to go away. Like this had like 2 copies or whatever. Just being able to play it out to rest something's nice. Probably need 4 copies of this Graze duel. We also have this card. Yeah, and then, I mean, if they have like a close combat, that's also not very nice. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Not great though, but it's fine. The Astray, which one? I don't think I'm playing that right now, but maybe I could be. Says what? This is pretty good. We're out of resources, but yeah, I haven't tried the Astray though. That could just be on me. Sorry, 10, not 1. Dummy. No. Which way? Which one? What are they doing? Oh. I'm in danger. Oh, that's good. That's healthy. Now they can do 2 here, and then... I mean, there's a lot of different times where post-combat would have been, like, tough. But, yeah. I think we can go, like, really greedy on value for this deck, though. I'm definitely going to make some changes. I'm not, like, convinced really on any of these bases either. Like, the Zabi and Guazine is, like, fine. But I can probably change those. Especially since G-Generation doesn't, like, make anything. You're probably talking about, like, the EB01. I already know which one the... Oh, this one. Yes, this one. I can see that being, like, okay. More danger, though. More danger. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty easy for us to do, right? I can probably see this. The fact that it only links with, what is it, low? I'll look it up in a second. Because I think, yeah, we're super losing. Yeah. Maybe not super losing. Maybe super losing is too big of a thing. Oh boy, we're super losing. Oh, see, he's a command pilot too. That's also like tough, right? This effect, like, he's so mediocre, and then he's a durability pilot too. All right, they just need to play a boy. Also, I guess I could get like the new, and then I can win, right? They have 2 things. Oh no! All right, there's still like a chance for me to win, but like drawing 3 pilots back to back to back is obnoxious. Yeah, they just need a link, and then they win now. Or I need a base, which could happen. One of those would have been really... Both of those would have been very good. Hello? Those are great cards. All right, last life base. All right, we've got some luck. Okay. Yeah, specifically if we get High Nu, we win. High Nu wins us this game now. So we're just going to get that. And it'll be fine. Okay, this actually can still win us the game. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's too bad. Jeez. All right. I think this is a good base of a deck, though. I think we've got some good stuff going on. All right, things I want to change. This card's just mediocre. This card's just mediocre. I think it's like fine, but I don't think it's like what we need for the deck, to be honest. I do like this. I do like this. I think our bases need to change also. I hate to be that guy, but I think we need to just play like generically good ones. Which also means like it might just be Corsica base. Again, I hate to be that guy, but I might just need to be. Like, what do we got? Everything recovers 1 HP. I mean, that's kind of like relevant, kind of. These two just seem a little bit too hopeful. We don't have run enough blue cards for him. I mean, I don't actually dislike the Eternal here. It doesn't do anything if you don't have anything, but like being able to reset one of your attackers is actually really nice. The one that rests 3 HP, maybe. Then if it's your turn, yeah. Let me see. I'm actually just going to go 4 copies of this card instead. Because it can be, especially if they attack in the wrong order, they can get punished. We could be running like Narrow Gama is like not bad either. I'll be honest, but I think we have like enough resting stuff. Corsica base and white base are tempting though. Obviously. I mean, if I want to still do 5 bases, Corsica base can't be bad, right? Like that's like such an unfortunate thing, but it just can't be a bad base, right? It's just not allowed to be bad. I'm gonna go down to 2 of this. Add 1 more of this boy. This links with most of our pilots. Most of these link with most of our pilots. And then we've got another one of these and another one of these. Yeah, I think we're fine. We'll try this. We'll try this build. We'll try this build. Currently, I think are we 1-2? We're 1-2. Yeah, we're 1-2. I think that last game could have been anyone's game, though. Yeah. No, it looks kind of weird, but This rest ready is a white unit. Yeah. And this is the blocker. Do we go to 3 copies of that card? No, we probably need to have 1 more copy of this card. They discarded. Oh, the 4/3. The vanilla one. Of course. Should have 1 more for this. Maybe we didn't need to attack with that. I like attach this. Could have been a mistake, especially since now we have 2 of these and we don't really have anything to use them on. We do have an overfill in this section in trash. We don't have enough. It's just like what 2G generation units. Yeah, I did the following. I think this card's actually really strong. I'm really surprised. I mean, it's from the starter deck, I guess, but I'm surprised it's a common. If there are 2 or more enemy players, which there are not. Okay, so there's not a blocker. It's just a guy. And there's also just a guy. What can we hit? I mean, so we can use this to draw 2. I think we have to. How should I put it? I think we have to do this, and then we can just like that. Draw 2 cards. Oh, God. I guess we're just done. We can't do anything about any of this. It's not really unfortunate. Before Blurple ruins my day. Yeah. The consistency of this card game is ruining my day. Oh, that's good. That's very helpful. I think this card is also, like, just generically, just a card that has a resting effect like this is really good. I know that they're just playing this card because it has good stats, but it is tough that it doesn't have, you know, much more after that. This can get us a bunch of things. Alright, let's draw another card we've seen already. It's not bad, but I mean, it's not good either. So we could play this here, here, and then, but I think it's 3, it's 6, right? That actually might be worth it. Get rid of this. And this. Selection, draw 2. First come my hand, I'm going to save the space. We'll see if that's true or not. I'm going to play. I'm just going to play this pilot too, right? Oh, 3 or lower. Probably this guy. Yeah, I guess the thingy. The big 6 there. We'll play this for 2. And of course, and this. Next turn we can do these 2. We have 2. Yeah, we have 2 units in trash for this guy still. He's good. I do think this card is cracked. And maybe I'm wrong. It's G generation cards, so it can get. Is this only units? No, it's just specific cards. What are they doing here? Oh, they didn't use the effect? I guess, oh, they don't have enough cards in there for that effect. That's fine. We've seen 3 bases so far. I was like theory crafting an idea of like why I was okay to not see another base, but I guess this is how we are. Please don't have the one thing. I said please. You guys heard me say please, right? I do agree that I think a lot of their player base are going to lose because of GDO5 seemingly not fixing the core mechanics of the game that I do not like. But yeah, I've made enough videos about it and everything, and enough discussion points. But yeah, fundamentally, I think there's just a lot of issues with Gundam, and it's just tough to see. A bunch of these dudes. Okie dokie. This links with anything? I think they'll fix it by GDO7. Like, I appreciate the optimism, Sergeant. However, the goalposts just keep moving. Yeah, stuff that can attack rest. I mean, yeah, without knowing the full card pool and stuff, sure. Sure. I agree. People are kind of... Yeah, that, I mean, it's now a meme that every time we talk about this game, we talk about like the inherent issues of it pretty quickly. My biggest issues is that I think that the biggest thing that this game has issue-wise is just the consistency factor is so low. Like, this is probably the most RNG focused card games I've played in a long time, and it's pretty apparent. So that's been pretty tough. That has been pretty tough. All right, let's start with this. Cool. Well, that's actually really nice. But yeah, I think that's the case, and it's also like I understand like why, like, sincerely today we've been hit by some pretty heinous luck, I don't think anyone will really defend the luck I've gotten so far, but at the same point, like, part of the reason my luck was so bad is strictly because of, like, the numbers that exist in this game, you know? Can we just do a full draw too? I think we just do a full draw too. That's good. I also think like the way that this deck is built, like we get so much options for consistency now. I mean, they said they're looking at more bans and lists. I'm sure. I'm sure. Listen, I understand. I understand a lot of this. You'll have to trust me. You'll have to trust me when I say I understand it. I just hope you guys understand. Like, it's been a year, and so far, like, the game feels like it's where it's at. And like, here's like the other thing. You guys can enjoy this game. People can really enjoy this game, and it's just like my opinion too. So like, don't like you guys should sincerely have your own opinions. I think the only thing I ask for is that it's understood like where my opinion's coming from when it comes to this stuff. Especially as someone who's played like a lot of card games, and like statistically, based on viewership, probably more card games than the person you are watching this. Not inherently, but like. So like, but that just means like my opinions and what I'm looking for is not going to be the same thing that you're looking for. Yeah, but like, generally speaking, as someone who's played a lot of Bandai card games, it's the ban list they usually get is a little bit late. The exception is like for One Piece, because One Piece is behind Japan for the English version at least. And like the bigger issue though is that because it's back. Excuse me. So like a set gets played in Japan and they're like, oh, this is too good, and we're like, yes, it is. They're going for. I really just want to do this. Yeah. Yeah, and I do think like a lot of deck buildings are kind of linear. Sure. I mean, I'll go card for card for that for sure. What's got in my hand? Probably this. I have. Yeah, we could just kind of go for game now, or like start crushing for game stuff. This card's really interesting, by the way. This Gray's dual type. One of my favorite cards from this set. Oh, they do have the new. They do have the new. This links with only Mark, but this links with every pilot that we run in our deck. Okay. I think we're okay-ish. Yeah, like, and like also like, I sincerely enjoy playing the One Piece card game, but also the Gundam card game, because one, if I did not enjoy playing the Gundam card game, I would not be making tools or making live streams or making content or any of this stuff, right? I literally would not. I have way more card games to make content for if I did not like this game. Yeah. Yeah, I just, yeah, the biggest, the overarching thing I always say is that for a game that is built around 2-card combos, having no consistent pieces to find those 2-card combos makes it very rough. It makes it really, really tough. But sincerely, like, if there's nothing on the line, I love playing it. It's so fun. Like, I enjoy playing the game outright. It's just like when I'm going to a tournament and like I can just watch myself lose for no reason. That's pretty tough. Yeah. Oh, did they get the super duper link? Ew, wow. You got the super duper link. Yeah, but like this, you can see like when we're in a grindy matchup like this, like having the last card is what's really important here. Yeah, just for fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna get it and play here. Like this loop seems really good. You know what I mean? Like this Barbados loop for value. You know it's like kind of expensive. I'm sorry, like Cure. I'm like, you can make fun of me for like BMing you, but I it is literally just a consistency thing. To see what the results of doing that would have been. Show resolve being banned. I mean that's like I get that. I get that. I just feel like it does. I wouldn't necessarily be the one to know exactly the mechanic that's missing, but it does feel like there is a mechanic that's missing in this game. I definitely feel that. I definitely feel like there's like a key mechanic that could be missing. No, this felt pretty okay, actually. Maybe like the only thing is like maybe high news not needed. It does think like the other dude's like really cool. I mean, I guess he doesn't have to be like... The fact that he has a 5-4 stat line is absurd. Like, it just gets removed so easily. And like, the activate main is like fine. But I don't feel it's that good, unfortunately. I feel like it's just lackluster. There's also the strike freedom, but we also run mostly just support stuff. There's also the Psycho Horror, right? Is this like better? Is Psycho Horror just a better card? Just turn my entire board into blockers. Instead of getting like the double attack. I mean, I'm down to try out wacky things. Like this effect is like good, right? Yeah, I think like at the end of the day, like the card draws like there's like a good amount of like draw in this game. The fact that there's no search in this game. Yeah, Gundam is probably one of my largest ones. One Piece actually, I've negotiated myself back into the community after being gone for like a month. But I know. Yeah. Yeah, what's coming stream with we're trying to fix it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just what it is. It's just like hard to take this. The ceiling for competitiveness compared to other Bandai card games is just lower, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean like the game's like less fun. But it's just like it's clear. It's clear. I'm gonna try out Psycho Haro. You guys can make fun of me, but I want to see. I don't actually want to try it out because it doesn't look like the high new Gundam's actually what we're doing. And I think like this card actually has a chance to be like secretly like kind of good late game. I'm gonna do one Graves. Graves being able to link with everything too is kind of nice. But we'll just do that. We're gonna do Psycho Haro. Also, it being a 7, like a 6/6 by itself is also kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna. I'm not like the best at like speculative things for like quote unquote like what the general population would be doing. But this has to be rested, but we can rest it with literally any pilot in our deck by attacking with it. All right, yeah, let's try this out. Why not? I'm interested. Wants green. I don't think we care about ramping to it. I'll be honest. I think that we've shown that we can just like get a lot of value throughout this deck. I might want like one more copy of the 5/4, but like this one's also just fine. Up first. Oh, it's Court again. Oh no, I'm sorry, Court. I probably will again. This is better, and we still have this play. How many Psycho Horrors are we playing? 3. Probably get rid of it, and then just never see it again. That card's really good on curve too. Yeah. For Ultron? Oh, which where? Ultron. Oh, for sure. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair. That is fair. We're just gonna use it with Psycho tomorrow. Don't worry about it. We're finding another one. See, we'll likely find another one. Yeah, the craziest fix. Yeah, I agree. That would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. This card has been performing a little bit better than I thought it would too. I don't know. We haven't had a Gundam stream in a minute, so there hasn't been like my Eggman crashes out about the state of the Gundam card game thoughts in a while. Having another one of those means I can do a lot. Get rid of the G generation card. First to like start doing that kind of stuff. I don't think we'll find this anytime soon. We could have the 1 cost event or command. I wouldn't appreciate, but they could. Yeah, honestly, so I've said this before too. A video on it, yeah. I mean, it was a video I was going to make, I think, regardless. But I think the other thing I was going to say is that... oh, I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, it feels like their Band-Aid, like their temporary solution for the game is just to make more pilots with the same name and just hope it fixes it. But I'm not really convinced. I feel like that's just kind of a little bit of a lackluster solution. But I do like this blue-white core. This blue-white core offers just like so much flexibility and consistency, which is really nice. We haven't played against any super aggro, so I'm not sure how it's going to contend with that. But we have blockers and stuff, so it can't be like that bad. This links with anything with support trait as well, which this has support trait, which is very good. And then also G generation cards in our trash, which we have. I didn't do the right thing. Oh man, you guys can make fun of me for that one. That was a little bit of a silly move. I knew it too. I said we need to put enough G generation stuff in there, and then I didn't do it. So that's on me. What two things do we want to play out? Like this card's like okay, but I think we just do this and this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's true. Like, we're not gonna have the full thing. It's just like, what? Like, oh, I'm playing Wing Zero, so I'm playing 8 copies of Hero Pilot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? At what point is that like, just whatever? You know? It's just like, oh, here's a straight line that you walk to make these decks, and if you walk off the straight line, I mean, like pilots are already like, only a percentage, like a 5% is probably more than that, but like a super small percentage of the decks are like viable. No, they got big boy combo. Oh no, are they playing my deck? I guess we can't see the deck. Oh, there it is. No, they're playing this card. I don't play that card. What is this rest? Something that is level 4 or 4 less HP. Okay, that's fine. It has repair as well. That's fancy. But now we have enough of these guys in there now. It's kind of good. Pressing it. Yeah, this has to go here. So go here. That gets the reduction. Go here to here. And we'll pop their base. And then we do have this, and we do have 2G generation cards in trash to start using this now too. Graceful demeanor, but it like, I don't know, man. I don't feel like that even does that much, right? Destroy, like, at what point you're like, well, if we're playing against like without side decks, like all those cards are like just as inconsistent as the rest of the game. This gives everything blocker, right? So if we end up playing things, I could also see like instead of like having Psycho Haro out and then having like white base to then generate blocker tokens. That seems like kind of okay too. But I guess like being able to like reset things with the other base too. I could see either. I could see like white base being kind of okay in this deck though. That just seems like so good, right? Am I wrong? Like, the flexibility of Barbados 4th form ends up feeling like really strong. Don't love giving them that though. But like just being able to like make sure that we get a whatever. It's insane for generic Link, for sure. For sure. Like, this combo's been really good. We play... What do you play right now? We play 3. I could definitely see going up to 4. Because, like, it just gives us more and more ammo to start using our stuff. Yeah, this is obviously tough for us. Like, it's not honestly that bad. Especially because, like, this is gonna die. Like, if everything dies, we play, like, another one. And then, like, we're still, like, fine. Like, okay, this lives with 1 HP, sure. This is gonna die. Oh, it's... Oh. I mean... I'm not that upset about that, I'll be honest. Like, actually, like, not upset. Because now, what, they have to, like, link here? Sure. But we still get to do the thing. Haro with Exia? Sure. Alright, that's, like, fine. You never know. Yeah. Oh. You want to go those. Am I wrong? Is this broken? Is this effect broken in the game, in the thing? We should be able to pick it up, right? You should be able to get that, yeah. Huh. Alright. Well, we didn't. That is actually a huge downgrade from that effect. Yeah, I would be in a, like, way better position if we... Yeah, it's a command card. It must just be a... Like, I understand the state of this game right now, especially since it's like the preview one. I get it. But 1000% we should have been able to pick that up. Ooh, that's good. What card they get? Because they can also get the... I mean, okay, if they can pick up the command... Yes, that's a bug. That's fine. That happens. Good. I mean, I guess we could have gone like super duper wide. With 9, we could have gone 3, 2, 2, 2. We could have put like 4 units out. And then we still have Haro, which can still whatever. I think with any pilot. I just want to play it out. It's just fun. I'd probably put down... how many copies do we play right now? 2? Yeah, I'd probably put another copy of Barbatos fourth form. Sure. Yeah, see that's the issue with this. But I mean, like, the issue is like they could also just always interact with more of these. That's fine. I just need to make sure that I attack with Haru first. Or last. Use their, like, you know, okay. What's this say? Sure. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Did good. GG's. GG's, yeah. One more of those, one less of the Psycho here. Hara. Generally speaking, this felt pretty okay. Zeta Gundam is pretty good too. I don't know what I'd take out for another copy as well. This card's like fine. I don't know if I'd rather prefer like white base though. So I have like nothing better to do on 4. I can do 2-2 and do the thing and make a 2-2. This can like let me attack with a blocker, then restand it, which is like probably a little bit more situational. I'll just do white base. Yeah, there might be better cards, but I guess the only other thing is that the base is a G generation base. Which I guess makes sense a little bit. Here, I'll put it back in. I don't know, man. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, the only reason I'm not going to play this, there are times where like this is the only thing that's rested. That if I play it off that, I'd have to set it as active, which is kind of silly. I guess I can like play around it and not. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. This also can. That's probably better. Because it means like we can like restand our blockers a little bit, which is fine. Oh yeah, this is probably a little bit more impactful. Just look, obviously like white base. I'll be honest, if we could play 4 skip base, we'd just be playing that. I'll be honest. We're 3-2 now. But yeah, I will specifically say that I have seen far less viewership when talking about EB01. Most people have checked out and do not really care about this set, from my personal opinion and interactions. Doesn't mean it's bad, it's just I've seen a lot of people who just are not interested in it. Which is fair. Which I understand. Going first and having this rule. This is moderately better. This is fine. The Alice with the Tornado Gundam is actually also like a really good start. I think I do need to go maybe like a 3-3 split with the Gray's dual type, because the fact that it does link with Alice, making it 3-4 and resting something early, does make a big difference too, I think. Yeah. Also, I don't think there's any major North American events that have it. Maybe one event. Good thing. Yeah, I do like. By and large, I think that G generation is also there will be a functional deck or two. Sincerely, it's gonna obviously like be super self-contained, but that's kind of neat. And by neat, I mean like upsetting, but mostly neat. This doesn't have breach, right? I think it's better to play out these two. We don't have any commands in here either, but I'd rather have something that I can use with this this base here. Yeah, anyways, all that's very fair. No, it's fine. It's on deploy. This I don't know if it had breach. It might have had. It must have had breach because they did the thing. There's some good promos. Sure. Just to say. It's just literally all other ones. That's very funny. Please attack here. Oh, they don't know. Oh. That's too bad. What is this rest again? Do I have a command in there? Okay. We do. Just barely, though. do not like giving them more and more cards. Sure. They had 3 draw triggers in a row. That is not great for me. They added 2 pilots and a thingy. Do not appreciate that at all. Oh boy, all right, what's going on? Thing is, I can't get rid of this at least though. I really need like another. We'll have one open though for the thingy. That's good. So what? Are they comfortable with just like potentially losing next turn? Because that's what it looks like. You just think I don't have another link? I mean, it's fair. It's a fair like thing to play into. 4. That's crazy, man. Alright, we got there now. I'm really liking this build, though. I really am. I'll probably put one more Graze Duel. Man, it's just tough. It's tough to find room for it, because honestly, like, we're at, like, the bottom of our thing. I mean, we can... I think this card is, like, more important generically. Right? We can maybe go down to 3 copies of it. I want to try to play 4 of it. But we're probably just down to 3. Like, Overflowing Affection is still just better. But, like, this getting, like, an actual +1 is nice. I'll see if I miss it at 3. I think one more Graze Dual type will be good. Because we have... How many units we got? 28? That's pretty nice. I just think the fact that this links, right? But, like, half the cards in our deck link. So, well, we're probably fine. No, we're just gonna... Another blockers is probably important, though. Yeah, against, like, more aggressive decks. Like, we also... Like, the top end of Psycho Haro is, like, funny, but it's, like, not needed. The best thing about it, though, is, like, you play it for that, and then your opponent can interact with it. But I'm enjoying this deck for sure. For sure. I think it's a good deck. Like just like the value engine in the middle of it, it just means that like we can grind out a lot of other decks. We're still applying pressure against like some super high-end decks too. Excuse me. Let's see, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I've probably got about another hour left as well. About another hour. Probably another viewer. A little bit less. Let's see. We're definitely going to be doing some more of this. I'll drop it probably I think Wednesday, but I do expect to do an event in this format too. For anyone who wants to try it out.
We'll see. I have to cancel. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind, we're good. Alright, we're playing against Taste. We are going first, and we've got some plays. Okay. This card is very good. Very good. Do I want to be a 3/4 attack into them? I think we do, actually. I think this is important. Their punishment, I mean, if they have Gundam Amuro, they're just better than us. I can admit that. But otherwise, like, we can just go, like, 3, and then we can play this and restand it. We get a lot of pressure without, like, losing the blocker part. Why do I open my stupid mouth? Like, literally, why is it open? It needs to just be, like, sewn shut. Why is my silly mouth open? 4A. I don't think there's anything we can get out of the base that we care to get to, so there's. Before it can attack there. Javaro. Why do I open my stupid mouth? What is this? Should we play this here? You play like ass because you're on your phone with your boss. I mean, that's fair. I appreciate the game regardless. That is kind of funny, though. For some reason, I thought this was level 3 or lower. Something with 3 or less HP is actually, like, really important. No, not the double ping. Oh my gosh, why are you playing, like, this deck on this server? You know what I mean? At this point. Get rid of this and this. We'll get back this. We'll get big 5. I don't think we're like done, by the way. I think we've got a lot going for us still. But like they had some pretty stellar cards. Which Eggman does not appreciate. Oh no. Fierce Battle. I'm not exactly immediately sure what that card is. Okay. Kind of nice. Assuming we find another pilot. Which we will. I mean, sure, but like that's still like kind of butts for them, right? Okay, not like super butts, but just a little butts. Okay, come on, my dude. That is so unfortunate. That is so sad. I'm so sad. I was hoping to trade with that at least. At least. Oh no. Sure. We need a pilot pretty poorly. We did not get a pilot. Where's kind of our hand? Alright, this. Do we just need to get rid of that dude. That dude's just too big. We have 7. So play this for 3. 2 and 2, and then that's hopefully enough that we don't have to worry about it. I mean, they have another link, right? That's pretty poor. That's fine. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Play this. That's actually kind of important. This has been so sad. I mean, it's mostly just because Amuro is good. The Jabro also did a lot of work, though, too. Yeah, that's fine. We actually have to block here. Because otherwise, like, we don't survive this. Oh, good. They have another one with another one? Yeah. Look at them go. Look at them go. Alright, they can go for game now. Which is unfortunate. Literally nothing saves us besides base, and we've seen a good amount of bases. GG's. I think like most games in the most decks in the game lose to an opening like that. That was disgusting. They saw like literally everything. That was like the most like I'm not like upset with my deck and I'm not upset with them, but like that was like brutal. They saw like literally every card in their deck the moment they did. They played, and then like the triple gun tank to get rid of my boys. Brutal start. Yeah, I don't know what I could do about that. And additionally, like a lot of other decks in similar positions. And then also having like the double unicorn with the link there too. It didn't seem like they had a turn where they didn't have a link when they needed it. And they also gave them an Amuro off of life too, which is brutal. So that's okay. Yeah, and without a way to like there definitely was a chance to like use Psycho Haru if I had a pilot to go with it. I just did not, unfortunately. But it was a fun game. I'm happy we were able to test against something that was like more meta leaning for sure. That was brutal.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing was that, I mean, like, we played against them going blind, but, like, the, yeah, the fact that, you know what I say, like, the only thing I lose to is, like, Gundam Amuro, and they use the resource for it. So, like, it was a call-out against a blind deck that they had that, and then they did, which was tough. The Delta Plus and the Jaburo was, like, a little bit more upsetting afterwards. Actually, wait, did they... How much is Jaburo? Is Jaburo 1? Jaburo's probably 1. Yeah, that's so good. I was like, why, how could they play the 2 cost base and 3 cost Delta Plus, but it's like 1 cost? Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, I know, like, I was obviously, like, a little salty, but, like, what are you supposed to do against Amuro? Legitimately, like, your answers are just so mediocre. I'll keep going. This is an okay start, and then we can also, like, start ramping into, like, using this effect more often. I think, like, on an average, this deck is, like, sees a lot of better plays, but, like, clearly, yeah, we're gonna lose sometimes. Yeah, and that's like the same thing. Yeah, like the amount of counterplay for that kind of stuff is just so low. Okay, this is actually not too bad though. I like this play here with the Eternal. Yeah, with the Quattro, yeah. Yeah, because that just, like, rests, what, like, anything, right? It's a... Yeah, when paired, enemy is level 5 or less. Sorry, essentially everything, right? Like not even, like, being dumb. Like, it's, like, almost every... Like, it hits essentially the same thing as Amuro for most situations. Not every situation, but for most situations. Yeah, we can play the command while we have time. Need to get rid of a thingy. They keep pitching Psycho Horror. Like, maybe we don't need it. Maybe our top end can just be Barbatos, unironically. Or if they have the rest pilot, then we're upset. Okay, they do not have the rest pilot. Yeah, sure. I do like this card. I might... I don't know if we can Psycho Haro. I know that sounds dumb. But, like... Maybe we don't? This card does seem really good in the early game, for sure. Sick. We gotta win. Maybe I'll just do that. Let's do that. We need one more copy. And probably Zeta then? It does feel bad, like, weird to not have, like, an actual top end for this deck. But, like, I don't know if we need it. Like, all these bodies are, like, pretty chunky. And, like, really good at what they do. I just never found, like, a reason to, like, play a late drop. You know? You know. It's like, we just get so much value otherwise.
These for sure. All these are good cards. But I believe... Okay. Right, I'm going to be a little bit greedy, but I want to get rid of their base, so there it goes. Alright, what's this say? Punch. Okay, like effect damage, I'm not ready. We don't need to get the draw off this either. Also going to be nice to get this next turn too. Oh. Purple blue. Huh. Don't love giving them back an on-play ping like that, but it's probably still better. Also, next turn being able to use this is going to be good too. Ooh, and if they have Mikazuki, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Why would you do that? Uh-oh. I think all my cards are good, so I'm just gonna hold off for a little bit. That's less good. At this point, right? And that's still fine. Sure. Sure. That's pretty good. And then we have like just only refill our hand things now. We don't have any white cards to restand right now though, which is kind of upsetting, but okay, well, never mind. They always have Gundam Amuro, so that's fine. I think they kind of have... This is tough for them though. I think they kind of have to get rid of the base. Yeah, and just hope that I trade favorably on their side. They can also attack 2 into the whatever thingy. No, they're just going full base. That's fair. That is very fair. Sure. Okay. This also means like they're really out of resources, which is nice. Let's play this. That is a bit... That's very funny. Okay, there we go, finally. Now we can't do the thing. I need that one. That's like the best one for them to get, huh? It's only rest, what, level 2s are we? I think this is okay, but like not great. Oh, that's a good card for them to get. Please don't. If they top deck Amuro, I'm gonna be so livid. There are other ways that we could have handled this, but I think giving them, like, putting them on top deck mode is just way better for us. There could have been other ways we've done that. We also could have, like, put this here, but then we couldn't have been able to trade with the other thing. But that's so good. That's probably the best card that we could really ask for. Could have been that we reset this one so they couldn't just, like, yeah, do that one. It's fine. This is also just game now. Sure. You got there. This is what I was hoping for this deck to do. This is the game plan. Are we gonna hit that every time? Maybe not. But like the idea that also I think we're 6-4. I think I meant to put a loss. I might have updated it wrong. I think we're 6-4. I don't have my yeah. I'll do a rematch, Eric, for sure. But like unironically, I think a deck like this one has a really good chance to do well against like blue purple when they just kind of run out of resources and we have ways to interact with them. They only Gundam Amuro us like once or twice though, which is like below average, but there's that. This hand stinks. This hand is okay. That's kind of helpful, especially like I think unironically it is fine to do like the spend the resource for this. I think Zetas are running. We're running 4, right? Yeah, we have to. Yeah. It's just too good not to. And then they could just like, sure. Sure. Then we've got 2 things. This is just choose one enemy that would level 4 us. That's neat. We are running out of resources, which is also neat. This rest, what? Probably gonna be useful. Sure. Hey, look, a command that we can't get. This game's kind of silly. Ooh. So tough. What's this say? I mean, do I even care about this? I don't know if I do. I think I kind of do, right? Listen, I'm just a value guy. Do we have, this does have G generation, right? So this just says like any, we have 5 attacks. I mean, look at it, kind of crazy. Is that okay? We have to respect that we can win next turn. It's not likely though, but now they gotta be like a little worried. Yeah, like we cannot win next turn. No, but all this is pretty good. Won't deny. Some good trading. Mikazuki? Mikazuki off this would be insane. No Mikazuki. Okay. That's 1 HP. Yeah, like we just like super outvalue them, right? I think that's what like really helps this deck. Because they're down to 2 cards, and then like our cards just late game are just better. I mean, best case, this lets them like trade and draw a card, but like that's still like pretty good for us, which they're not going to do. Well, that is stupid good. I guess we didn't need to rest that. I guess we could have just done this combo instead, but it's fine. Well, that's kind of neat. That's pretty good though. Mikazuki is good. They're still gonna have to go like something like spectacular. Yeah, honestly, this deck feels pretty good. Okay. Oh, okay. Don't get cocky, Eggman. There is like now a very real chance that they can do something and win. This needs to be a link. If this is a link and we don't have a base at the bottom, which is pretty likely to, we've seen, yeah. Yeah. All right. Show me the link. Show me the link. Oh, thank goodness. Phew. GG's, Eric. That is terrifying that we were that close to losing despite doing, in my opinion, pretty much the right play most of the time. GG's. There definitely were times like maybe we played incorrectly, but like in general. GG's. GG's. All right, I can do one more game. Do one more big game. But I thought that was pretty good. I'll go first. Yeah, I'll keep. Corsica based on curve is not bad. We don't have any pilots, but we will. I'm sure we will. Don't love that. They better not play 2 more 2-drops. Okay, I guess they did not. There are a lot of plays I could have made there, but I'm trying to think. If they have Gundam Amuro, they're just better than us. Okay, they do not. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. They do get their fun draw 1. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good though. Next turn, even just... Oh no, it only pairs the mark. That's unfortunate. Okay, we gotta do this for sure. We can't do that. Cornelius, it's okay. That's actually great. That's superb. We blocked here. Dude, it's okay. Puppy dog, it's okay. You'll be okay.
Is it bad that I want to put Bongsha back? Let's just do this back. We have a pretty good turn next turn too, which is nice. Like we're gonna start being able to like actually stall and interact with them. Especially because they keep putting G-Generation stuff in my trash. Oh. Okay. Let's do this. We don't actually have command at trash, so it's gonna be that one, which is kind of funny. These both have full HP right now. And it's gonna be kind of silly too. I'm actually gonna make it this one, so it has to be like a Mikazuki. Like there are less effects that hit only this. Alright. I didn't say 0, I just said less. Can't return that to hand either. I probably should have done.
Imagine if we could pick up the thing. Like how much of a better position we'd be in right now. Yeah, we'd be in a way better spot. Because we'd be able to get rid of... We can get rid of 3 attacks right now. It's kind of nice. But just the fact that we can't pick up the thing. It's very nasty. Yeah, we need to use this. Specifically. Yeah, that's just so much worse. Yeah, imagine this wasn't bugged. It's pretty good. They need a pilot now. Okay, well they have the pilot. All right, we weren't gonna win that anyways. That's good to know at least. They literally just top decked the Amuro Gundam, right? Like, what literally what are we supposed to do against any deck that does that? That's GG's. Yeah, I think we played really well. It's just like literally like we had so much going our way. That sucks. That's so brutal. If that was literally anything else, I think we were in a good spot. Sincerely. Yeah, GG's. GG's. Yeah, I think, like, unironically, if you did not top deck Gundam Amuro there, I won the game. Without doubt in my mind. Because we stabilized after that, for sure. Because then, like, let's say you just played Gundam, and then if you attacked with both, we'd be able to attack and clear things, especially since we had, like, this combo. You'd be down to, like, 1 card. And then, like, even just, like, playing these 2 out, like, we could force trades again. Yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, no, I'm sure you did. Like, unironically, like, I get how it works. Yeah, I think like, yeah, the level 3 pilot's really good. I think this is actually, like, stupid good right now. It helps us a lot. Again, so 2 things also, Elka. The other thing, like, it didn't, I think, matter that much, but, it's bugged that we can't pick up this card because it just says if you do choose 1 command card that's level 4 or lower from your trash and add it to your hand, and so it won't let me pick up this. This would not have mattered in the situation that we were at, but there are a lot of situations, like I had to go for overflowing to find something and we found the base, which ended up being just better in the situation because I mean being at 1 life. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered, but yeah, the Gundam top deck was really good for sure. Yeah. It's just I can't recover it. Yeah, the game's bugged right now. So GG's. GG's. But yeah, honestly, I felt like this deck felt okay. It obviously just hurts that. Honestly, like you Gundam Amoring, I'm not that upset about. I think the bigger thing that I'm upset about is like the double Mikazuki. Like, the Mikazuki play that you did with the Barbatos adapt was good for the card draw. My best bet, I think, against your deck is to starve you out of resources, then I just kind of get to the end of the game. Which generally works, but then, like, when you did that, and then you also show a resolved. So you ended up just seeing a lot of your card draw when you needed it. You didn't see Corsica base, which could have been better. But I think we were... Honestly, I think, like, we are in a spot where we were going to control the game. If you just did not, if that was like a bad draw, that was fine. But I don't feel like you drew badly at all during that game. You could tell me I was wrong on the other side, but you just always had something to do, which I think we did as well. But yeah, it felt really impressive because you did, because you Gundam Amuro on curve, I think, right? No, or maybe you didn't. I have to remember. I'd have to remember what you did. Yeah, I had more drop. 100%. And that's like what the idea for this deck is. Like the Gundam Barbados 4th form, I think this card is broken. I think this card is like super cracked. Like you just get to get anything back, which can mean either draw, like the fact that you can get Overflowing Affection, you can get, you know, Overflowing Affection at home or Show of Resolve, or you can get, generally speaking, if it's not broken, is the Fuse Beam Cannon, yeah. And then the fact that I have a million ways to interact with your stuff, I think is good too. So like unironically, I think this deck is really good, but without being like sounding salty, I think you just top decked out of your way, which is why like blue purple is so good. It can always win. Like there's no matchup that it can sit across that it can't win. Even bad matchups, I think, are like worst case 45, 55. Which maybe this is like one of them, but like, yeah, it's really, really tough. So, anyways, I think like the only other thing I can like I was looking at like this card's like not bad. We could also be running it, but I think we need the blockers more. But I have been seeing a lot of people play this card too. So, anyways, I appreciate the game and I appreciate you stopping by and getting your experience for it too. But yeah, that was just brutal. It's brutal to see the Gundam off the top deck there. What's the number of G-Gen? Yeah. The Phoenix is the Phoenix is really annoying. That card I think I exiled it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this card ends up being like way better than I thought it was too. Because you look at it and you're like, it's worse Ale Strike, but actually like being able to like bounce back, like it gets out of an attack every turn almost. It does stink that like the mark is only like on pair, but like the fact that it's paired with anything is good. And the fact that it links with like every unit in our deck, which is good. Yeah. It just, there are like a lot of ways for it too, but like of the games of blue purple that we've played, it does seem like a very winnable matchup, which is good by itself, right? I would argue that it is even, if not like potentially slightly in our favor. But even just like an even matchup against blue purple, I think is like very kind. So I've been really happy with this build. Yeah, I don't think if we need to run more top end, we can. Like we can get like, I think like we're like a little bit worried that we can get like super blockered, but like this Ellis Claude is like a really good pilot. Also like the fact that like Phoenix Gundam can attack into something then bounce a blocker back to, like, you know what I mean? Like there's so much that this can like get us tempo wise. It's really nice. And then they have to keep respecting it. Because it's also just like 3 or less HP. So we don't have, I don't know if we're like low to the ground enough to want to have to play like Anksha or like Gun Tank. I do think that there are times where those cards would have been nice to have. So like that's definitely a consideration for the deck. Because like I just went like full G generation for it. I think though if like our deck is at least, let's see, how many units are we playing? I think we're playing like 28. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. 27. I think if you have like around 20-ish cards, you can definitely consider running this. And even like the deck that you were, I mean, I don't think like Barbatos would ever pass up the chance for a draw too. The 1 HP heal base, yeah. Unironically, I think this card is really good for us too, though. Like even if we just like turn to play out like the this one and the Gaplant, and then we go like attack with Gaplant, restand it, and then play like a Tornado Gundam. I feel like that's pretty good. It only resets white units, which is kind of upsetting, but there are also times like I can use it to reset my Phoenix Gundam. Especially since this is only a cost 3, that ends up being, I think, important, because on level 6, we can do this, play the mark, attack, get like a reduction, and then get the restand on it, and it's tough. It's tough. So, but I would obviously like consider like gun tanks and Ankshas are not like bad for this deck, right? If I was to choose one, it'd actually probably be the Anksha as well. Because like we have like a lot of like 2-drop combos. But I think like that card can be really good. It's like unironically, right? It's just great. It's just good. Bases I'm not sold on either, but like I could definitely see like that kind of stuff. But for like an EB01 like G generation like solo deck with 4 copies of Overflowing Affection, this deck was like really I was really happy with it. So I will be putting this on my website. If you go to tournaments, if you go to EB01, you go to team, I'll put it right here so you guys can check it out and have this. We switched from, I think we were playing like more of this like high new deck, and then I found out like just the tempo plays from this felt like a lot better, so I was happy with it. And then yeah, this was pretty happy for me. I like the only starter deck stuff we need is actually just the Phoenix Gundam. So, but that's gonna be it for us. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. If you guys want to check it out, check out the website. We're gonna have some more stuff. We're gonna announce an event next Tuesday. It's gonna be EB01 meta. Which means that you guys can use proxies and the like. And I'm looking forward to seeing what EB01 looks like and GDO5. I know that I'm like cautiously pessimistic about the future, but I think that it is warranted given the fact that I do think that there are some like pretty big like issues with the game. But we have been keeping up GDO5 reveals too, so if there's any cards missing, please let us know, but you guys should be able to build. And then also there is like there's cloud savings too if you guys have this an account. But that's gonna be it for us. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye bye.